Hello Pisces, and welcome back to your extended. If you haven't seen this morning's reading, I would go ahead and watch that. I've been getting messages from the other side to help you heal, to let you release resentments and angers that might have been holding into and keeping you in your heart chakra spaces. Some of these are from past loved ones. These are the energies I can tap into, and I have, with the help of my dad, who was also very much a very big force in my life of change, okay, to get me where I was going. Yeah, right. You see all these kings? Look at this king. So he's coming in to say, yep, Dad's here. Okay? So you had, yeah. I'm going to take this tarot deck first. It's just to let you know that I do. This is not this deck, but this deck right here is the one my father used to play. Not canasta. He played canasta, but it's not canasta. He played cribbage. So, he died in 2010. These were part of his personal effects. He didn't have that much left, but I kept those. Felt very connected to them. Always felt them in these cards, and now I've connected with him in a much deeper way in the last year and a half, I guess, 2 years, to realize he was a guide who was actually helping me understand a relationship I had, to help you as well with those relationships that are so hard to take, whether they're still living or past, okay? So the Akashic card came out from Work Your Light. This deals with the Akashic records and all the soul contracts that you've had and all the stuff that you learned through time to help you get to the point where you are now, which is basically what this is all about, okay? All of this stuff that you go through, it's not because you have a target on your back, it's because you decided to come here to learn these things, and you needed help from these people to learn it, okay? Lessons don't always come in chocolate-covered candy. Sometimes it's a big pile of doo-doo to learn not to step in it, okay? And that's basically what the message is here, okay? We had different things talking about here. We have, and here's the King of Cups. The King of Cups came out of this deck. Yes, Dad, I know you're here. Okay, so he's just letting me know that he is coming through. Some of you had to walk away from the situation. Some of you, the people were either envious of you, or they didn't know how good they had it with you or appreciate you, okay? It was like they had like love at disposal to them, through you, in front of them, yet they just chose to be, you know, that person. So there's also caring connections coming in. There are people who had power struggles with you. These are all the different types of energies that came through when they embodied a body here on the planet, okay? As you can tell, I'm feeling a little better this morning. It was very hard to tap in. I don't do other people's energies very much, but I figured I'd open up the room. This week has been a hard week of opening the heart chakra and letting go of resentment. And for some of you who are brave enough to go through this week, my hat's off to you, okay? I know it's a hard journey to go on, but you know, there's so much door to personal healing and happiness for you, waiting for you on the other side of this, okay? And a great big cornucopia. Your angels are here to protect you and help you through this journey, okay? There are other energies that have, like, always rooting for you, okay? They protect you in your life, okay? So, all right, we have the King of Cups. Emotional balance also can represent, you know, King of the Heart, a father figure, absolutely. You have to remember that these energies that are on the other side have now become a loving energy. If they were antagonistic people, my father was the King of Air. He was an Aquarius in this lifetime when he was part of my life. But he's now the King of Cups because his energy has changed. Our strained energy has changed into one of love. Okay, so he's now an emotional balance for me. He brings me balance. He brings me joy. He brings me messages. He brings me protection. They want you to see them as such, okay? Whatever they might have been to you or meant to you, good, bad, or not, this is what they are now. They're part of Source. The lesson is done when it's concerning them. And they're here to help you guide your chariot, okay? To help you go towards your cornucopia, towards your healing, okay? If you've come this far to realize that their part in your life was to teach you a lesson, that now is over, and their part after you come to that conclusion and release that resentment is to help you on your journey, okay? So keep that in mind when you're thinking about this, when you're going, no, I'm going to hold on to this resentment, anger, guilt, whatever. Don't. Okay? You're stopping your creativity, your empress, your ability to give birth to new things by holding on to these old things. You don't want to hold on to any of that. You want to continue on your way. You want to go on a journey that's going to be full of new, beautiful, creative things, okay? You want fertility again. You want this cornucopia of things, okay? If you hold on to negative vibes, it doesn't matter what time, whether it's from past people, current people, you're going out of balance with the Six of Pentacles. This is to regain your balance. You need to regain that balance within yourself. So the Six of Pentacles here is showing me that everybody's got their own sense of balance. Everybody's got their own stories when it comes to past loved ones, alive or dead, and past people who have just come in, alive or dead, who have caused you problems. Now what you need to do is to do a give and take of the situation, okay? And to really see the blessing, okay? You are a blessing. They want you to know you are a blessing. But they want you to know that they were a blessing. Why were they a blessing even though they did horrible things? Because they made you the person you are today. The fabulous person you are today. Queen of Cups. Okay, so I have the King and the Queen. I really related to my father. This is coming in as also the very feminine side. Because mothers, grandmothers, aunts, whoever you want to call them, who are feminine, who were feminine in this world, they held a lot of power over you, okay? Especially when it comes to family, people that you have given unconditional love to, such as parents. It's very hard when they break you and they hurt you. And I don't know why I said break you, but for some of you this is really going to hit a snag. And it's that envy card that's telling me. It's these people who were, you know, they had beautiful, I'm seeing you have a beautiful child, yet you're looking for something more, better, okay? Right, the Eight of Cups. So they want you to move out of these energies, okay? It's under, I had to leave this way under this caring connection. So it's a card of departure, okay? So you have an exit. You may have a few exits. You may have a few points in your life that are considered like exit points, okay? And their exit point, their ticket came up, if you would like, okay? It was their time to go. And there's nothing you could have done, okay? Their work here was done, okay? If they were here to antagonize you, their work was done. But remember, they had their own lives to live as well, right? They had their own lessons to learn. They didn't just solely come here to do things to you. If they were not antagonistic, but you felt bad because they suddenly left and you didn't get enough time with them, you have to realize that love never dies, okay? And they want you to move on from that as well. They don't want you to hold on and harbor those pains and those feelings, those bad feelings. They want you to continue on your life and know that they just had to go, okay? Everything is perfectly well with this Two of Cups. This is saying that they are part of you regardless of if you acknowledge them or not, okay? When they go to the other side, they go back to Source. We are all part of Source, so we have their energies regardless of if we say, I can't, you know, I'm so glad that person is dead. And some people may have said that, whether because they caused them so much pain, okay? We don't always admit that to ourselves, but it does happen. And don't be too hard on yourself. But regardless of what your feeling is on the subject, whether you miss them terribly, they're always in perfect harmony with you once they've passed, because your energy is theirs and their energy is yours, and they are now here to help you, okay? Always remember that they are now here to help you on this journey, even though when they were here, they may have been here to do this to you, okay? But this anxiety and these tower things that happened, okay, in your lifetime, sharing this, it had a specific lesson, okay? There was something specific for you to grab onto that. Now, while most of you have done the work and have graduated with flying colors, the remnant or the biggest message of this is whatever you're still holding on to. If it is not vibing in the highest energy forms, it needs to be let go. It needs to be released, okay? If you feel guilt, the biggest ones are right here of people who have passed, okay? It is people who have taken advantage of you. People who have taken your power away. People who have made your life a living hell, made you miserable. Okay? What's that word? Taken advantage of, but it's not, it's like, there's that word. It's going to come to me. Okay, so this is the Ten of Wands. This is my father's deck. His card, the first one. Okay, right. Okay, the people who have oppressed you. Thank you, Father. People who have made you feel burdens, their obligation, who have overwhelmed you, okay? They haven't made you their priority, okay, when they should have. This is them saying, that's all gone now. That's all gone, okay? They're not those people anymore. This isn't the road to it anymore. This doesn't exist anymore. This is something that you're harboring inside of your heart. If you have forgiven them, or if you have moved on, if you've walked away from these situations, these tower moments that happened in your life, it's time to release and let go, okay? Let it go. Eight of Pentacles. You got to work hard at this, though, okay? You've really got to focus on this type of thing. You have to be precise. And remember, this is about apprenticeship. This is about learning. This is all about lessons, okay? But this is quality stuff. These moments that happen in your life that you remember when you can't remember what you had for breakfast last week, the reason you remember them is for a reason, okay? You had something to learn in them. So it's time to remember them in a different way. It's time to put them into perspective so that you can make your blessings and wishes come true. Because while you live in resentment or any kind of guilt or anything that you're harboring inside of yourself, it's seriously curtailing your personal satisfaction, your personal goals, your personal blessings from coming through. Because you still have a little, like, imagine like a dark spot in your heart, okay? A black mark in your heart that's just taking up enough room to cause a little bit of crap in the works, okay? Very important. Okay. Yes, I can do better than that. There you go. Sorry, my father was a riffler, so. Alright. Okay. So you have the King of Wands. So this is taking the lead in the situation. This is deciding that your life needs to go this way. Okay? This is the experiences that you need, the dynamic that you needed to move forward. And it's going to take courage on your part to move out of this energy, to move away from this guilt, okay? But they're coming through today to let you know that they know what they were, they know what they did. They had a soul contract with you to get to where you needed to go next, okay? And now they want to help you remove all of that. Remove these feelings, okay? So that now you can move forward. Nine of Hearts, double again, okay? Double card. Why? Because you need to move forward into your own blessings. All right, what am I not seeing? Wish fulfillment, contentment, blessings, abundance, success, okay? Getting your heart's desires, counting your blessings, okay? This is what they're trying to say, okay? Instead of living in this still resentment, this guilt, okay? You will start being able to count your blessings. Thank you. Thank you for the lesson you gave me. Oh, and I do remember that one time you were nice to me in the 30 years that we were together. And I'm going to cherish that one memory that I have of you. And then I'm going to cherish the lessons that you gave me, and thank you. And know that your energy now serves me to help me move forward, to give me my very best blessings in life. That you're going to help me clear my heart of these resentments. That you're going to you're going to help with my personal happiness. You're going to help me launch and put things in motion. My long-term plans. You're going to give me foresight. You're going to prepare me for the first optimistic steps towards these goals. They're also saying that it may take you a while to let go of this. And it's okay. Okay? Even the people who do love you, who did not antagonize you, but for some reason you feel guilt because they passed, you were not able to help them. They're telling you, let go of it, and don't worry if it takes you a little bit of time. The first few steps are always the hardest, but they're the ones that ultimately get you there. And the rewards are beautiful. Again, this card started with the door to personal healing and happiness. This is what you have to focus on. You need to heal from this, and the only way that you can do it is by moving forward, past this anxiety, past this pain, okay? Remember, you have a lot to learn, and everything that you learn made you a master at it, okay? It's making you really, really the best that you can be, and it's opening up more choices. The Seven of Hearts. Okay? A lot of choices. And taking away the illusion that you have no choices. Okay? It opens up your creative brain. And again, that deals with, where is she? The Empress. Okay? The Empress that came out, this is hindering your creative brain. When you're renting space to these negative emotions in your heart, you're taking away from your creativity, from the gratitude, from the gratefulness, okay? From your blessings, from your contentment. So it's so important to do this work, Pisces, okay? This is why my spirits and my dad's spirits said it was a very good idea that we should do this today, so that you could find a way to fix past hurts, okay? To help heal this emotional upheaval, to get back into balance with the Five of Hearts, okay? To put that disappointment and sadness away, okay? Some of you have been mourning and suffering and trying to emotionally adjust these things for a very, very long time. And some of you have lost these relationships, so there's no way you feel that you could possibly fix them, okay? But they came here today to let you know that it is absolutely okay for you to move on, and that they know all the stuff that happened, what their part of it was in it. And you know what? If you were looking for I'm sorry, this is the biggest I'm sorry I've ever gotten. But they're sorry, not sorry, because they're sorry that the pain of it, because they never want to give you pain, okay? This is the Four of Wands. They want to celebrate the fact that you are so strong, that you survived them, okay? That the lesson that they brought to you, you grabbed hold of it, and that you made it through it, okay? You got results in your life. You should be celebrating yourself, okay? This was a team effort to them. This was something that needed to be done, something that you both agreed on to make happen so that you could move forward, so that you could be strong, beautiful, and glorious. And they want that for you, okay? They want you to look back and take stock of how wonderful you are, okay? And reflect on where you are and where you want to go now, okay? You've completed so many successful stages, and they want you to feel like you deserve it, okay? I mean, I could say to you, I'm sorry, but it really wouldn't help anything, okay? The main thing about this is your achievement. This is about ancestor and wisdom and support and protection, okay? This is like traditional stuff. This is stuff that has been going on since the beginning of journeys here, okay? These are the challenges that we all come through with the Knight of Wands. This is something that we constantly do in these lifetimes. It's repeated over and over again. Souls get into contracts with each other. And some of those hard lessons is one person is giving it to the other, and the other has to pull through. When some of these people pass away, because it's usually in form of parents and children or grandparents and children, etc. Okay, when these people go on the other side, if your lesson's been learned and you've propelled yourself forward, they're happy in their part of having helped you move forward, okay? There isn't I'm sorry's. It was like, yes, they asked me to fulfill this for them and I did it, and now they are stronger, better, and making it, okay? I do apologize for the noise in the back. Somebody's cutting the lawn very badly. These things happen. This message is here for you. I'm going to leave you with this, Pisces, because I know for some of you this may not fall into open heart. It may fall onto deaf ears. I really hope not. I hope that your heart is open. I hope that you receive these messages from loved ones who have passed. And if it helps, I'll say, I'm sorry for the pain that you felt. But I'm not sorry for the beautiful human being that you are going to bloom into because of this beautiful life that you've had to learn through and push through. And I believe in you, and so do they. All your energies, all your angels, all your spirit guides, all the people who have passed. Okay? Everybody believes in you. It's time to clear it. It's time to let it go. And it's time to move forward in your power. Regain that power. Sending you lots of love, light, and blessings. Take care, Pisces. I'll see you tomorrow.